Hey, so loves. It's Kimberly with Celestial Juju, and this is the week of February the 26th until how many ever days? 7 days of that is. I don't know. With it being leap year, that throws me off. So, anyway, however long that week is, this is how long this is. And actually, it's not because the transits that we have right now are clearing off like eons of stuff to create new eons. So, we got another wild narrative going on this week. More of those. We haven't seen this and blah, blah, blah. I'm starting to feel like a recording. It's like there's another astrologer I watch. I won't say their name, but they always say it's another remarkable week in astrology. They start all their things out with that. And I thought, yeah, they've all been remarkable. They're all remarkable weeks. So we have another remarkable week. So this celestial narrative this week is one of balancing innovative with practicality, dreams with responsibility, and introspective with action. As we step into the week of February the 26th, 2024, not 2000, is that right? Yes, that's right. The cosmos weaves a tale of profound personal growth. This week has opportunities and it's going to challenge us to balance our daring ambitions with the wisdom of our experience, inviting a dance between the ethereal and the tangible. So it's a week to embrace personal growth and to trust the unfolding of our past and to remain open to the lessons and the opportunities that are presented by the cosmos. This week promises a blend of luck, clarity, and introspective moments that invite us to tread thoughtfully on our paths forward. The week kicks off under the influence of Mars squaring Jupiter, igniting our innovative spirits while urging us to anchor our dreams and practicality of the Taurus energy. This aspect calls for balance in the approach, advocating for actions rooted in thoughtful consideration rather than ego driven impulses. On February the 28th, there is a rare celestial event that unfolds as Saturn and Mercury conjoin, and they can join each other and they can join the sun. There's a triple thing going on in Pisces. Some people are calling this a kazemi. I was calling it a kazemi because that's what my mentor calls it. I listened to somebody else today that's trained in Vedic, and she says it's not a kazemi because the Mercury is behind the sun instead of in front of the sun, and that it's only a kazemi when it's in front. I don't know. I know Mercury is combust right now, and I'm going to have to dive deep into this and find out. So, if any of you all have deeper information with all of this and you'd like to parrot out other people, which is what I do, is what we all do. We tell the stories, and it's like I just connect into it. And I do know that they are coming to this big configuration and they are going into the heart of the sun, and Mercury is in combust right now. So, either way, you can look at it this way: it's a celestial rebirth, and I'm going to be doing a whole thing just on this because I already had it ready to go. Okay, so this conjunct invites us to profound personal growth, and we'll be receiving like downloads, like all of a sudden, like probably some deja vu stuff. And it's like, oh, wow, I just discovered this. It's going to be that kind of energy regarding our future and the pathways leading to our aspiration. Saturn is the stern teacher of the cosmos, and it asked us to reevaluate our boundaries, our responsibilities, promising for growth for those willing to embrace the lesson. So this day launches a favoring offering to our projects our blessings of longevity and successful under Saturn's watchful eye. As March begins, Mercury and the Sun in Pisces form a harmonious sextile with Jupiter in Taurus, infusing the day with potential for manifestation, abundance, and a prime time to meditate on our goals, to visualize our dreams, leveraging the universe's abundance, nature, and our power as creators ourselves. This is which we are. We came here to create. We're part of the creator to be here to create. So however, this week is not without cautionary notes. Ongoing void moon periods remind us of the importance of the introspective energy and the potential pitfalls of initiating new ventures during these times. The moon's journey through the signs from the practical Virgo, which we just had the full moon in Virgo on the 24th, and we're still in the energy of that. So go look at, I did a whole thing on that. So go look at that. I did a deep dive into this and what the transits are from there through March the 10th. Okay, because that's when the new moon will be. So the moon's journey, I don't know what I said. The moon's journey through the signs from the practical Virgo to introspective Scorpio emphasize the need for heartfelt connections and careful planning. The square between Mars and Jupiter peaking on the 27th warns of building tensions and importance of moderation to avoid overexertion. Yet the aspect holds a promise of taking necessary breaks and trusting the universe's plan for us, especially as Sun, Saturn, Mercury align in Pisces for a rare triple conjunct offering poetic clarity and reassurance of our choices. As the week progresses, the Sun's sextile to Jupiter infuses us with optimistic and confidence, bolstering our beliefs in our abilities to manifest our desires. But the moon's journey into the adventurous Sagittarius by the weekend encourages socializing and deeper emotional connections, also while cautioning against potential conflicts and discussions due to the square to the rational Mercury. Mercury's is not in a good place right now. It doesn't like being down in the water of Pisces. So you could get some watery communications during this time period. So Monday, February, I'm going to go through the moon and everything that the moon's doing this week. We'll all add in everything. So this week, Monday, this week kicks off under a Virgo moon, urging us to ground our dreams in practicality. The moon shifts into Libra and the focus turns to harmony and relationships. Yet Mars squaring Jupiter tempts us with the allure of bold moves. And remember, true courage is found throughout the actions rather than the recklessness of the leaps. On Tuesday, the 27th, Libra's influence continues, enhancing sociability, charm, and it's a day when connections are felt more heartfelt thanks to the moon's harmony with Venus. Yet as we approach a significant void period, let us remember to pause and reflect rather than pushing forward without direction. Wednesday, a day marked by the celestial significance of Saturn and Mercury conjoined in the Sun in Pisces, forming this rare supposedly Cassini. This alignment offers a moment of clarity, a poetic assurance that our choices, and however unconventional, are aligned with our deeper truth. And this powerful day for introspective energy, setting boundaries, and committing to our responsibilities with maturity and grace. Thursday, March the 1st, the moon in Scorpio. Our introspective deepens, and Mercury's harmony with Jupiter broadens our horizons. It's an excellent day for planning, especially for long distance ventures or educational pursuits, and let your passions guide you through your exploring. Friday, March the 2nd, the Scorpio moon opposes Uranus. Expect the unexpected. Surprises may disrupt your plans. Yet the sun sextile to Jupiter infuses a day with optimistic energy. And it's a reminder that even in the face of the upheaval, there's always a path forward with potential abundance. Saturday, the adventurous spirit of Sagittarius takes over, encouraging us to connect with our friends and family on a deeper level. It's a day to embrace joy of socializing and sharing intimate moments. This is Sunday, March the 4th. The Sagittarius moon squares Mercury, highlighting potential communication challenges. It's crucial to balance emotional responses with rational thought, as Venus triggers Uranus to be open to new stimulating, I don't have this over enough, new stimulating connections and creative ideas. It may seem unconventional, but it's deeply fulfilling. So this week calls for a delicate balance between forging ahead with their innovative ideas and staying grounded to our practical realities. We have leap year in here too on the 29th, the, day at a time day. Okay. So it's time to embrace the growth that comes from setting boundaries and facing our responsibilities while staying open to abundance and opportunities as the universe has in store for us. Trust the process and remember, even in the boldest dreams, need solid foundation to flourish. It needs integrity too. Okay? You got to put integrity in your foundation for your dreams to come in. Okay. So, now we're going to go into all signs. Oh, so right before I go into all signs, I'll do my little public service announcement. You can go back and watch the Chiron Conjunct to the North Node to know what's going on with you for the next how many ever years. I've got a class coming up that I'm going to call the Aquarian Portal to the Creation Codes, and we're going to do a deep dive into our chronic wound. I did the one with Venus that goes deep into those wounds too. So I am Kimberly Crow. I am a Western astrologer using whole sign system for this energy analysis. Listen up to all of your things, baby. The big three, the Trinity. Your rising sign is what you came to rise to be. It's all about you. It's your inner world manifesting out into the outer world and what you come to embody to involve with. You got to know your birth time to know your rising sign. Your sun is the light that you reflect out into the world and what's reflected back to you. It could be male authority figures in your lifehood, including your father. And it's career stuff too. Moon, it's your emotional IQ. It's the mood. It's the mood of the mind, the emotions, and how they all work together and how you want to be nurtured. And it could be your mother in your chart. Okay, so here we go. Aries. This week finds you at a crossroads of temptation and introspective energy. Whether it's craving for something to indulge or impulse to buy or a lure of someone in your social circle, the planetary dance encourages you to weigh out your desires against your deeper needs. The Venus and Mars stirs social and friendly vibes, while Jupiter in your financial sector prompts careful consideration of expenses. Yet there's a deeper calling from the 12th house, encouraging and urging you to reflect on recent decisions to avoid or to embrace certain temptation. Midweek brings the rare celestial event with two Kazimis involving the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn in Pisces, spotlighting our psychological undercurrents with perhaps bringing surface of fears or tension between social pleasures and your soul's deeper quest. It's time for Aries to navigate through these introspective waters with care, recognizing the importance of self reflection and healing. As the week concludes with the quarter moon in Sagittarius, emotions may intensify, amping the need of balance between action and contemplation. This week's mantra for you is peace. Peace serves as a reminder to seek tranquility amidst the whirlwind of desires and duties. Profound spiritual insights await those willing to dive deep and offering a chance to regain a sense of safety and self-worth. Taurus, the week is a week of strategic planning and community engagement with Venus squaring Jupiter, potentially casting a renewed light on personal and professional goals. However, the ambition fueled by Mars squared to Jupiter calls for a grounded approach to avoid overextension. Midweek's dual Cazimi in Pisces with Saturn and Mercury emphasizes the significance of meticulous planning and especially concerning career moves and education endeavors. This weekend brings attention to deeper psychological matters and the importance of setting boundaries in relationships, particularly where control or possessiveness is evident, whether it's from you or from them. Saturn's stabilizing force aids Taurus in discerning which connections generally support your growth, emphasizing the need for space and selective engagement with community and that truly resonate. This week's mantra is space. It underscores the importance of taking a deep step back, allowing Taurus the room to breathe and to commit to what matters the most. It's time for uh, Tauruses to harness your practicality and your dedication to forge the path that aligns with your deepest values and your aspirations. Gemini faces a week of navigating between ambitious career aspirations and the allure of escapism. The energetic landscape is charged with opportunities for advancement. Yet, part of Gemini's yearns to break free from the routine. This week's pivotal moment comes with the Kazimis involving the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn. Maybe I'll just call them the conjuncts. In this professional sector, prompting a thoughtful reassessment of career goals and personal connections. A desire for change may find an outlet in travel or indulging in personal fantasies, offering a counterbalance to work pressures. By the end of the week, the quarter moon in Sagittarius encourages open expression of feelings and especially in intimate relationships, highlighting the importance of support and shared wisdom. Your mantra for the week is expert. It reminds Gemini of their knowledge, their capabilities, amidst the waiting game of career opportunities to materialize. It's a crucial not to let the doubts undermine the confidence. Gemini is encouraged to assert their expertise, recognizing their insights are valuable and sought after. For Geminis, this week is a week to embrace your dual nature, balancing your professional diligence with the need for personal exploring and expressiveness, expressing yourself. Okay. Cancer, this week is encouraging you to focus on travel or study plans, with the universe offering clarity to make strategic moves towards achieving these goals. The continuation of Venus square to Jupiter promises pleasant interactions, especially within your circle of friends or when pursuing desires. However, the challenge comes from Jupiter square with Mars urging idealism in joint and financial business endeavors. Midweek, the celestial spotlight on the conjunct with Mercury, Saturn, and the Sun in Pisces emphasizes the importance of seeking knowledge or advice. This could pertain to legal or financial or educational matters requiring careful and considerate approach. The week's end with the quarter moon in Sagittarius highlights the tension arising from others' expectations. Cancer is advised to assess whether these requests align with their interests or if they risk becoming burdensome. This week for it, it's a week. I'm sorry. It's a week for setting sights on new adventures, embracing transition from student to teacher, and deciding how to share your accumulated wisdom. This week mantra for you is sail, which encapsulates the journey ahead, encouraging Cancer to navigate the waters of opportunity and challenge with grace and foresight. Leo. For Leo, the ongoing interaction between Venus and Mars accentuates relationship dynamics, while Jupiter's contact with Venus suggests professional interactions could highlight your enthusiasm and charisma. The week becomes complex midweek with the focus on transformation, shared finances, and intimate investments due to the occurrence of the Pisces Sun and the conjunct with Mercury and Saturn. This period may necessitate sensitive discussions requiring diplomats to be diplomat. Okay, and to courage to diplomacy. Sensitive discussions requiring diplomacy. The courage to face delicate issues head on. As the week concludes, the quarter moon in Leo's fifth house brings a lighter mood of social interactions through caution and its advice regarding potential and jealousy or clinginess in close relationships. There's a supportive aspect of Jupiter that indicates patience and careful navigation and sensitive matters that could be beneficial. So, Leo, your mantra for the week is reconciliation. It reflects on the need to find harmony within conflicts, whether it's personal or financial realms. It's time for clarity on your debts, your obligations, and moving forward with a clean slate. Learning to embrace both the light and the shadow of life. Virgo faces a week where Uranus calls for change, continues to echo, particularly urging to explore in the freedom beyond the usual routine. Pluto's recent entry into Aquarius has brought a renewed focus on responsibilities, potentially leading to resentment of life structure and obligations. This square between Jupiter and Venus, especially potent on Tuesday, might highlight a sense of restlessness or you'll be dissatisfied with the routine aspects of life. Midweek, crucial conversations are likely, and especially with that double Cazimi, Mercury and Saturn Pisces, may relate to relationships, dynamics, or the need to rebalance duties and personal happiness. For Virgos, feeling burdened, Saturn's influence may encourage a straightforward approach to addressing the challenges. The Mars journey through Virgo's health sector inspires renewed commitment to fitness, offering a boost to confidence and strength. However, the emphasis on moderation to avoid overexertion. The mantra for the week is recognize. It encourages Virgos to acknowledge personal achievement and progress that has been made, particularly in balancing the demands of life and the pursuit of personal freedom and growth. Libra. For Libras, this week promises a blend of joy and a need for practicality. The Venus and Mars in the fifth house spotlight the allure of romance and leisure, inviting Libras to indulge in pleasures of life. However, Jupiter tempting the square to Venus might lead to some overindulgence, making it crucial to stay grounded, especially as serious considerations could merge mid-week. The Cazimis, the two conjuncts of Pisces Sun with Mercury and Saturn emphasize the importance of scrutiny with details and being mindful of obligations, urging Libras to find balance between the exuberance energy and realism. This weekend sees a quarter moon in Sagittarius, hinting at potential tension between seeking pleasure and managing everyday responsibilities. Libras are encouraged to set realistic goals and to treat joy as a necessity, not an afterthought. The mantra for you is priority. It serves as a reminder to make joy a foundational aspect of your daily routines, ensuring pleasure and duty coexist harmoniously in your life, Libra. Okay, Scorpios. You're going to find emotional and domestic spheres highlighted with recent planetary movements stirring changes at home or within the family. While Jupiter's link with Venus suggests support from loved ones, Mars square to Jupiter introduces a potential for impatience or defensiveness, especially if you're not recognized or encouraged. There's no encouragement. Scorpio, seek what is lacking. Midweek brings a shift in conversations with Mercury's being debilitated in Pisces and Saturn's influence demanding careful communication, particularly around everyday interactions or discussions about home improvements. As the week progresses, Scorpios might feel a pull towards indulgence or to seek financial assistance from someone close, emphasizing the importance of establishing clear boundaries around financial responsibilities. The mantra, release, encapsulates the theme of the week, encouraging Scorpios to let go of the need to be right in favor of peace and to embrace creativity or romance as a form of reset. Interesting. Okay, Sagittarius. This week you are greeted with a exuberant flow of energies from Aquarius this week, igniting lively discussions and a display of passions. Despite the enthusiasm, there's a parallel narrative focusing on emotional well-being due to Pisces' influence in Saturn's presence in the fourth house since last March, signaling changes and living situations of family dynamics for you. The temptation to overpromise is fueled by Jupiter's interaction with Venus and Mars. It calls for focus or refining physical security and emotional needs. The midweek's conjunct of the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn overscore the necessity of staying attuned to feelings and establishing boundaries. This week concludes a quarter moon in Sagittarius, potentially highlighting impulsiveness and reminding Sagittarians to remain grounded in their emotional realities. And your mantra is tidy. It suggests a return to simplicity in order for home as a foundation to improve productivity and peace. Capricorn, the week starts in a potential shopping delirium. You could be a little manic with it, tempted by online deals and luxurious themes and items. Before indulging in more purchases, Capricorn, you are encouraged to reflect on utility and emotional value of your potential buys. The week calls for a return to the Capricorn's core values of meticulous planning and pragmatic decision making, especially with the influence of Mercury and Saturn conjunct in Pisces, highlighting the importance of scrutiny and information and staying grounded in reality. The end of the week sees the quarter moon in the 12th house, suggesting time for introspective and connecting with grounded and compassionate individuals. That's the house of spirit guides, angels, Akashic records, shamanism, all that stuff. It's a period for emphasizing the importance of presence and recalibrating both schedules and financial strategies to align with Capricorn's true priorities and values. Aquarius. Aquarians, you may feel a recent creativity and personal identity developments thanks to the conjunct of Venus and Mars in your sign. However, the square between Mars and Jupiter advises caution against hasty decisions, especially concerning home and family matters. Wednesday's double cazimi involving the Mercury and Saturn conjunct with the Sun in Pisces signals a moment for financial adventure reassessment, with Saturn spotlighting the need for patience and to focus on long-term value. This week concludes with a quarter moon that could reveal tensions between Aquarians' personal desires and the expectations of their social circles. Aquarians are encouraged to navigate these tensions by establishing boundaries that protect their sense of worth and comfort, fostering inner peace and strategic approach around your wealth building. Okay, Pisces. Pisces may continue to feel the weight of Saturn's call for simplification and focus. This week's double conjunct in your sun with Mercury and Saturn could bring feelings of constraint into the forefront, especially regarding emotional or psychological matter that needs resolution. The square between Jupiter and Mars may elicit some strong emotional responses tied to unresolved past issues, urging Pisceans to express themselves honestly to move forward more freely. This week rounds off with a quarter moon challenging Pisceans to balance your emotions with your professional and public contents. Despite any immediate challenges, this week marks a pivotal step toward dynamic phase and setting the stage for upcoming new moon in Pisces. This period encourages you to seek things from the practical perspective, advocating for yourself, and embracing a new cycle of self identity and responsibilities. So, the cosmos definitely is orchestrating a sympathy of energies that beckons us to navigate through our unique challenges and opportunities with grace and insight. So let's breathe that in, feel that connection in your soul, go into your sacred chamber, which you know where that is. You just go into it. And if you can't, it's in your heart. And if you can't go through the front of your heart, go through the back door. The back door is always open. It's your secret way to get in. You don't have to go through those heart walls that you may have built to protect yourself with humanity. So breathe that in, feel the connection into your own sacred chamber, and align to this full potential, to this energy and the expansion and the personal growth that it is there for you. Now breathe that in and drop that awareness down all the way through your central column, out through your feet, into your keyhole that's in the heart of Earth herself. It's your destiny, your keyhole, your purpose here on Earth. Bring that into alignment and bring that energy all the way up. Connect to your solar star. This is your God conscious energy aligning your God self, your soul self, and your Earth self to one unique path of harmony, balance, and unity. May you be blessed with the light that you are and all that you bring to Earth. This is Kimberly with Celestial Juju. Thank you. Thank you for being in this DNA skin suit. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want. I'll have the one on the Kazemi coming up too. And still stay tuned for this big. I keep getting more and more involved in creating the creation code class. So I think I should just release it out to the world and then let it keep coming in and expanding the way it does instead of me expanding it from my front end. So if you want to know more about it, then reach out to me. Okay. Remember, dance your freaky dance. And we're still in the light of the moonlight. So go dance in the light of the moonlight, no matter if the moon is lit or not. It's the shadow of the light. There is no difference. So go dance it in and be your freaky self.